This week I am at SOLIDWORKS World 2019 down in Dallas, Texas. If you're unfamiliar, SOLIDWORKS is a CAD company. So basically they build software that helps model for engineering, manufacturing, and I guess anything in between. Now, this is kind of a conglomerate group of engineers in general. You're talking about everybody and anybody that might use SOLIDWORKS that can manage to make their way to this event. This is the mecca for those. I've got a few friends here this week, so I'm gonna go visit my buddy Andrew over at Faro.
We've got the Faro design scan arm here today. It's a hybrid technology using a non-contact scanner along with a probe for contact scanning. And a part like this we were just talking about, if you want to reverse engineer it, there's a few ways to do it. One is with the probing, where you could just define a plane, and then we could sketch a bunch of circles or arcs around that and shred that up. Or the method we just did here was we scanned it and we were able to recreate that CAD file with a full history tree. And comparing it back to the scan data to see how accurately we did that. So that's all ready. That's a fully parametric CAD file that we can now export to your native CAD files, SOLIDWORKS, etc., or a dump file like I just said, prepare something. So where can we leverage this technology? So anyone that needs to create a 3D CAD file quickly and accurately. So people that don't have access to CAD files, maybe because they don't exist or it's just hard to reach, legacy products that could be in automotive, aerospace, folks like Jay Leno, right? They don't make, you can't go to AutoZone to get a replacement part. So we scan it and, his team will reverse engineer it. And then from there they can 3D print it as well. Anyone in the design world, anyone really using SOLIDWORKS or CAD that wants to design a part that has to mate to another part, accurately. So not necessarily making the same part again, but designing something that fits to it. Or the flip side, if they want to make the part better or differently. So say this part is machined maybe off a 3-axis, 4-axis, 5-axis, but the next person doesn't have access to that, they're gonna make it maybe off a 3D printer. Maybe they'll make a design change, or maybe they're gonna make it out of welding different parts together, raw material. So in that case, what they're looking for are where are the mounting locations and how much real estate do I have to work with.
So the ability to scan parts for reverse engineering, manufacturing, and even developing tool paths is a pretty interesting concept. It's not a cheap process, but it is quite helpful. And honestly, the future of that is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see when we can scan a part and then determine tooling and tool paths just based on the scan. Should be it's pretty promising, I guess. And of course, the main reason I'm here is, well, we're making parts with the Tormach machines. So that's it for SOLIDWORKS World 2019. As usual, it's always a cool show. I didn't get to see as much as I wanted to, but well, you got to see the coolest stuff that I saw, to say the least. As always, what's really interesting is I'm starting to see the world of manufacturing and engineering really start to merge together. They've always been, side by side, but now they're really becoming a single unit, and it's a pretty good thing to see happen. And That's the grassy knoll. Not that far away. Anyway, if you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up because there's plenty more manufacturing, engineering, and, well, everything else associated to come.